Hey guys, and welcome back to Sandy Bay. Now then, in today's episode we're going to be mowing this field, and we've got Ford 7000 man on here. He is currently at Willow Farm, his farm. He's going to bring down the baler and his Massey, and well, he's going to go to my farm, get the tedder, bring the tedder here, start tedding this field. Hopefully I'll have done mowing by then. So I'll bring the rake, and then he will bring the baler, and we'll start baling. Hopefully, if we have enough time. So field 25, not the biggest field, right on the edge of the map as well. So you get a view, sort of. But yeah, a bit of a change for once. I think this is possibly one of the first times I've done grass on here. Or baled it at least. Whoa, why did that fold up? Okay. So yeah, bring a bit of change to the series. So these bales are going to be for my farm, and probably give a few to Ford 7000 man for the beef and that. But I now have, I think, 20 cows and 20 chickens, so that's why the money has decreased a lot. I'll probably buy some bales off of him, I'll just give him some, hopefully anyway. We'll take the JCB up there. Yeah, so field 25 here, we've got the campsite there. Just a bit odd that it's on my land. I personally wouldn't have said yes to it, because there isn't exactly a barrier from the campers to my land. So, you know, if you come on, bottles, smash them, and that right off the grass, because you can't feed that to the cows. Anyway. Got the big mowers on this big Massey. I was going to use the smaller Massey with the tedder on. I think if he's got a bigger version of, well, same, yeah, he's got the same as this, we might as well just use big Masseys. The small one, I'll just use that for moving the rake out of the shed, I think. But I don't think I have even moved it out of the shed yet. That could be something that I've got to do. Just see, he's going down that road just by the farm there, so hopefully he's got the baler. But the tedder, that's waiting by the fuel tank, so it's quite easy to find. I've got that out. So, trying to do this quite neatly as well. It would be a change for once, just having neat rows and that. So, as well, sorry about there not being a video a few days ago. I was incredibly busy. That's probably going to happen a lot more. And then it will go down to no videos for about 2-3 weeks maybe, or the odd one if I can. But yeah, April probably the final month of video every other day. May and June, it's just going to be lucky if I get a video out. July, yeah, should be okay. But we'll try to make a stockpile of videos, and I can just upload in one go and just schedule them when I want and feel the need for a video to go out. So, that campsite's a pain. Who said that that could go on my land? Right, got to think about this logically actually. I don't think it's worth going up the edge of those trees. Might be actually. I'll just have to hang on this row slightly. How many passes have we done? 1, 2, 3. This is our 5th pass, so that's okay. About a minute a pass, I think. So, I did in fact spot a flaw with the tether on the smaller tractor. The PTO was below where the hitch for that was. So that was a bit of a problem. Lay down, yeah, that's good. So let's hope we can get this done fairly quickly. It might make sense to do the headland now actually. Won't be the tidiest thing on earth. But it's kind of got to be done before he starts tedding this area. Should be able to bale it all. Hopefully anyway. Yeah, that's good. So I think actually if I do headland now, I'll just drive over it. That hedge is going to be an issue. That tether will get stuck, and that is definite. No arguing with that. As well, comments. Phone's dead, that's no good. Let's see if I can find some comments. Oh, I didn't realise I could get into that field there. YouTube. That's what we want. Right. No, there aren't actually. Annoying. Feel free to write comments as well. I do read them all. I try to reply to them as quick as possible. Have had some comments of replying to comments that I've replied to them with, saying how fast it was that I replied, so that's good. Right. I won't do down there actually. That is about a tether's width there, I think. If I just gotta go down there again, I will. I'll overhang slightly on here. Not the tidiest job ever. I've been mowing at this part, but it's still something. Whoa, I didn't realise that you could do that. Sorry about that. I'll have to do that again. That is a bit silly. In fact, I'll just say right, I think after I've done this I can go and grab the rake and take it. I don't know, actually I may use the small Massey, well the smaller Massey Ferguson as it's kind of just sitting about, not really being used. As well, we did get field 33 combined. Apparently field 20 is already grown, well, almost grown. So that is something that we have to do at some point. It's great for barley. We could go sell that at some point, maybe next episode. So, sorted. Let's wait for that to lock in. Yep. Yeah. Right, let's go. The rake is not currently out actually. I did hook up tractor to it. Didn't get round to moving it out of the shed that it's in. Oh well, I'll have to do that at some point. Where's he gone? Unless he's gone slightly off the map. Oh well, I'll just have to wait and see. So, I've been told that I'll have to take off the rear mower first. People get annoyed if I take the front off first. Although, it's easier to just drive in this shed than reverse out. But oh well. I can't see him on the map actually. So, yes. No, that hasn't got the same issue. Right. Can probably put that there. Let's park this here. 75 out of 100 coins left. That's okay actually. Whoa, please don't unfold there. It's a pain if it does. In fact, you know what? See if he's still on the map by seeing if we can switch to his tractor. No, he's still there. Oh, there he is. Right. Oh, the baler's there. That's good then. We'll use that after. So what we 13 minutes in, might make this a 20-minute, 25, 30-minute episode, I don't know actually. Possibly do a longer episode on the multiplayer. As they are. Well, we can get more done, can't we? Watch out for their washing lines. Technically that's their garden, the people at the campsite, so I will leave it. Right, let's go. So, don't know how many bales we're going to get out of this field actually. Hopefully we get a fair few. I think he's done there. That's good. Right. Oops, sorry about the gaps. There we go, right. So, it's quite a nice view that actually. The nice if giants actually yeah. So, what is it? 25. That's it. Yeah, it'd be nice if Giants actually kind of did something like that. So took actual satellite images from Google Earth and kind of put them into the maps and made it that sort of, well, a thing really. But I don't know what copyright would sort of do about that, because they've kind of got to make it off of made up places really. That's where all the maps have been, well, made from. Though they kind of do base them around different areas, so Westbridge Hills, that's clearly America. Your home, Germany possibly, around there. Soz, whatever it is in the Gold DLC. I think that's Russia. But it would be nice if they took actual pictures like that, put them onto the maps. Look like looking over there at the mountains, the clouds and that. It's quite nice. Nice if they did something like that. Don't think they will. To be honest, my thoughts are they've probably, well, done a fair bit of FS17 already. Just be nice to see some changes really. Although I think AGCO, I think they have the licensing to use machinery from there. So I think that's Fent, what's the other one, Valtra, companies that are part of that AGCO group. I think they can use the tractors and equipment from. So that will bring a nice change. So we have some tractors good quality as this, in fact better. Might be a change to see. Then again, you got to remember that Giants have to make the game run on all sorts of devices, from the worst laptop, well, what laptop at minimum requirements, to something like I think it is NVIDIA enhanced game, if we call it that. So for example, so it can run off of 4 Titan X's, I think. Yeah, the NVIDIA and SLI. We could run off of them at like 1 million FPS or something. That's what they've got to cater for. I think a big amount of people that do play this game play on laptop. Console's getting big for Farmington now. I don't know if the wheel works with that though. It'd be nice to know. That was another big selling point, bringing out their own controller for it. What I've heard, it's not that good. It could be better. Then again, so could a lot of things. This game could be better for a start. I think they should focus on getting the game a lot better for designing new pieces of equipment, like control units. Right, what we're going to do here. Right, I've got to sort that out. It's possibly the worst turn I've ever done. So, I think I may bring the JCB in this field actually, and just make little stacks of 3. Oh, it's going faster than me. Annoying. That means he's going to catch up with me. Yes, slightly annoying. Can't even get the camera around to Should I have? No, don't have that mod in. Oh, that's a pain. That's possibly a JCB. So if I can get the raking done. In fact, yeah, that's best if he goes. Because it means that I can just stay here, get this done. Whilst he moves that. Just one there? Yeah. So, I think I may end this episode actually in about 25 minutes into. So, that, well, should hopefully have got everything done now. Don't like driving into them forests, it's a bit odd. Right. So, this tiny little bit, that bit, and then... see, yeah. Right, this is going to be a bit odd. Don't know if I'm going to hit the edge and go that far out. Back this up slightly, get that bit that I missed. So, tiny little bit there of that headland, and then we are done, and that will be 25 minutes, sort of. So next episode we will be back in this field and collecting the bales. I think Fordham could probably go off and do something with his farm if he needs to, and take his tractor back. So, start folding. Let's wait until, I don't know if there's a locking mechanism on that. Yeah, there is. Just seen it move. That's nice. So let's take this back to the farm, then I will end the episode. And I'll probably record another one straight after this, and then that's not everything done. Forgot about that. Right. I know what I can do. Hopefully. Yep, that works. That's good. So, we are sorted. So, let's get this back to farm, then I'll end the episode. I've been saying that for the past 10 minutes. As well, apparently their caravan site is an egg sell point. Yeah, I can see the little blue thing notifying us that it is. So I'll get this put back in the shed, and I then I'll just leave this tractor here, I think. I don't actually have a trailer that works on multiplayer for collecting bales properly. I did try to get one of the legal ones working, but multiplayer, apparently they don't work. And I've tried it, and I don't even come up in multiplayer. But I think that's just one line of code that I have to put to true if I want it to work in multiplayer. And I don't. That must have done that for a reason. So that's sorted. Let's leave this tractor here under cover. So thanks for watching, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this episode on Sandy Bay. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment and share this video, as it really does help, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.